I have learned that my mind and my brain are deeply connected, yet they are not the same. My brain is the physical organ inside my head, made up of billions of neurons, where my thoughts, sensations, and movements are processed. My brain is the incredible machinery that powers my ability to live, to move, and to take action. My mind, on the other hand, is my awareness, my willpower, and my focus. My mind is the driver that directs my brain to grow, adapt, and rebuild. I have learned that my brain is remarkable. It is made of tiny cells called neurons, which send signals to every part of my body. My arms, my hands, and my fingers, and my legs, my feet, right down to every toe. I control these signals to move, feel, and interact with the world. And even if some of these connections get disrupted, my mind, my will, my focus, my effort help my brain rebuild itself. There are about 86 billion neurons in my brain alone, more than the grains of sand on Earth. Each neuron is a living, dynamic tool designed to communicate and connect, and together they create the vast network that powers my life in this world. My brain is resilient. It has the ability to adapt to changes and to heal itself. With its 86 billion neurons, my brain is capable of incredible feats through a process called neuroplasticity, the ability to rewire, adapt, and rebuild. I know that neuroplasticity doesn't happen automatically. It is my mind that activates and guides the process, focusing my will, my efforts, and signaling my brain to create new pathways. My mind is the captain, and I guide my brain as it repairs its networks and connections to every part of my body. I have learned that my neurons are amazing. Each and every one of them has its own unique structure. Most neurons have dendrites, which look like tiny branches and are responsible for receiving messages from other neurons. They usually have a single axon, like a long cable that carries signals to other neurons, muscles, or glands. Some axons are incredibly long, up to 3 feet long, allowing them to reach all the way from my spine to my fingers, and from my spine to my toes. My neurons are amazing. They are constantly working to rebuild and strengthen the connections between my brain and my body. Each time I focus on moving my hand, lifting my foot, or stretching my arm, I send a message from my mind to my brain. This connection matters. Rebuild it. The more I repeat these actions, the stronger these pathways become. I know that repetition is the key. Each time I lift my hand, raise my foot, and stretch my arm, I am sending a message from my mind to my brain. This is important. Reconnect this pathway. My brain is faithful to my mind, and with every repetition, it listens and it learns and it strengthens the signals over and over again. The more I practice, the stronger these pathways become between my mind, my brain, and every muscle and movement in my body. Every effort I make is a step forward. even if I can't see immediate results. My brain always responds to my mind. It is the vehicle through which my mind works. My brain works tirelessly to serve my mind, and my brain is inspired by the persistence, will, and determination of my mind. My neurons are amazing. They never take a break. At night, while I rest, my neurons are repairing themselves, reorganizing pathways, and clearing out waste to keep my brain healthy. Sleep is a time for important healing. By prioritizing good sleep, I give my neurons the best time to strengthen and rebuild for me. I have learned that neurons never work alone. They form vast networks and connect with other neurons at points called synapses. A synapse is like a tiny bridge where one neuron sends signals to another using electrical or chemical messengers. My brain has about 100 trillion synapses, which is more connections than there are stars in the entire observable universe. These synapses allow my brain and body to work as a team, constantly sending and receiving information to help me move, feel, and respond to the world. And my neurons are supported by glial cells, which are the unsung heroes of my brain. These cells provide nutrients, clear away waste, and protect my neurons from damage. And there are astrocytes that ensure neurons have the right environment to grow and communicate. Oligodendrocytes and Schwann cells create myelin, a protective coating around axons that speeds up signal transmission. Microglia act as my brain's immune system, cleaning up debris and creating the best conditions for healing. Together, neurons and glial cells form a powerful network that enables neuroplasticity in my brain. When I focus my mind on recovery, I am not just engaging my neurons. I am activating the entire system that supports my brain's ability to adapt and heal and reconnect with my body. I have learned that my brain is capable of growing new neurons through a process called Neurogenesis. In the hippocampus, the part of my brain that helps with memory and learning, about 700 new neurons are created every day. These new neurons are like fresh sparks of potential, ready to form connections and support recovery. My actions, like exercising, eating nutritious foods, and practicing gratitude, help these new neurons survive, grow, and integrate into my brain. I have learned that practicing gratitude actively supports my brain's ability to heal. Studies have shown that gratitude boosts neurogenesis. When I focus on feelings of gratitude in my mind, my brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which promote the survival and growth of new neurons. These chemicals also improve my mood, reduce stress, and create an environment in my brain that supports healing and adaptation. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the positive things in my life, no matter how small they may seem. It is the practice of replacing any negative thought, worry, or fear with loving gratitude. Fear and worry cannot coexist with gratitude. I have learned that neuroplasticity is not just about healing the brain. It's about creating new opportunities for growth. If my neurons get damaged, my brain can recruit nearby neurons to take over their functions. It can form entirely new pathways, bypassing any areas of damage. This ability is powered by repetition and effort. The more I practice a movement, the more I focus on a goal, the more my brain adapts, and the stronger the connection between my mind, brain, and body becomes. I have learned that my mind is the guiding force behind all of this. It is my mind that chooses to focus on recovery, to visualize movements, and to persist even when progress doesn't feel fast. When I use my mind to imagine lifting my arm even if my body hasn't yet caught up, I am sending signals to my brain to rebuild the pathway. My brain listens to the messages from my mind, and it begins to create the connections that will help me regain control over my body. I have learned that the connection between my mind, brain, and body is a dynamic system. My brain provides the neurons and glial cells. My body carries out the actions, and my mind is the driver. With faith, determination, and persistence, together, my mind, my brain, and my body form the most outstanding and powerful team, capable of incredible healing and growth. Today and every day, I remind myself I am stronger every day. My mind, my brain, and my body are capable of extraordinary things. Every thought, every movement, and every moment of effort is helping to strengthen and rebuild the connections between my brain, my hands, my feet, and every single part of me. I trust in my brain's resilience, in my amazing neurons. I trust in my mind's power and determination. I trust in the divine hand that designed me in the most astounding engineering feat I could ever imagine.